Now, for me, the world was always my stage. So what people saw on the outside was the individual who was president of the school, athlete of the year, captain of sports teams, and even as an active addict living here in Edmonton, I received a national scholarship as an outstanding community citizen. And it was a joke. I wanted to say that this is all an act, it's a facade, but I didn't know how to talk about my pain. And see, our voice is our greatest tool. But where's the incentive for us to talk about our pain if we fear that we're going to be met with judgment? And silence will always be the enemy of recovery. And because I didn't talk about my pain, who suffered the most? Me. See, children come into this world pure and innocent. No child will enter into this world racist, correct? No child will enter into this world wanting to inflict pain upon anybody else. So the question is, what happens then? And the answer is, hurt people hurt people. Anger plus anger will give you what 100% of the time? More anger. When we use compassion, when we can try to step back and figure out what's driving that behavior, then we're in a better position to move forward, because sometimes when our students lash out, we want to react. And maybe we'll comfort the one who is in pain, when they're both in pain and they are both equally deserving of our attention. Now, for those who engage in self-injurious behaviors, for those who are obviously in visible pain, it's not like we have to go up to them and say, man, looks like you've been cutting again. But this has been the most effective tool that has opened up that door of communication. When I approach them and I say, I don't mean to pry. Just want to let you know I'm concerned. Just want to let you know I'd be more than happy to listen if you ever needed to talk. Sometimes our students will take this invite, but their walls are still up, and for good reason. You know, they've tried to trust, but they're leery. So they'll come in and they'll throw a statement like this at me: you cannot possibly understand what I've gone through. And if we respond with, oh, yes, I can. I went through substance abuse issues. I went through mental health issues. I went through abuse. We're going the wrong way, right? It is not about us. It is about them. 4 powerful words to respond with. Help me to understand. And you watch what happens. As soon as it's back on them, as soon as they start to talk, what happens? Healing. For people who turn to self-injurious behaviors, the first step to changing this is for them to realize that they're trying to combat pain with pain. See, people who turn to substances, they're trying to kill something within. But the only way to completely get rid of that is to kill self. And once they can realize that this isn't working, these are the 3 most effective tools. Walk, talk, write. Every time we have a challenge in front of us, we have 2 choices. 1, you can go around the problem, and when we go around the problem, what happens? It comes back like a boomerang. And that's why people say, oh, why does this keep happening to me over and over? Maybe it's because you didn't do anything proactive. The shortest way through is always the middle. But that means that you have to feel. We have to give ourselves permission to feel, to understand that it is a strength to ask for help. We have to be with our pain opposed to run. I don't think that our greatest battle will ever be with another country. Our greatest battle will never be with another person. The greatest battle which we will face is that with self. And if we're willing to go within, if we're willing to be with our pain, then we have a chance at establishing peace.